beep, 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 beep. How the devil are we today? This is glorious. Right. I have a particular interest in engineering. For those of you that know, you know why I was involved in a project regarding engineering, which is where I lost my job because I wouldn't play ball with the likes of these ridiculous people that I'm just about to talk to you about. But this is so glorious, I felt we couldn't ignore it. So I've been sent it by a number of people, including a number of warrior teachers. Thank you for doing so, because they're all going, oh my God, this is so you, right? Okay, this is exactly what I warned a Centre for Doctoral Training was going to happen 5 or 6 years ago. I warned them that this was the kind of bullshit they're going to have to deal with, and lo and behold, it's the kind of bullshit they have to deal with. So let's have a look, because this I got from a tweet by Lottie Tredgett. Like, hello, Lottie. How you doing, love? Posted in King's College London's student paper, Roar, this week, which is about engineering students have been made to feel continuously ignored as if they'd be in trouble by their department for questioning a project where 70% of their module grade rested on designing a product for LGBTQ plus people, right? This is engineering. Hyper-fast, electronically driven mechanical dildo. Or dilator, right? Okay. So we've got this, right, which is the clip from the page, okay, by Diana Rajabalinia, staff writer. Over 70 second-year engineering students filled out a complaint form in response to the LGBTQ plus focus of a group project. The Engineering Design Empowerment Module project. What the fuck does that even mean? I mean, what does that even mean, you stupid people? Assigned on the 16th of October, requires students to create a product for LGBTQ plus people focused on providing education or safe spaces. This is what happens. I told you, you know you are. I told you this would happen, and now it's happened. The Engineering Design Empowerment Module, what does that even mean? Right, okay, so the project has resulted in divided opinions amongst the more vocal engineering students. Do you think? Do you think that a project that's got nothing to do with engineering might upset people? Right? Many voiced dissatisfaction with the module and department. And one student complained about their peers' reaction towards the LGBTQ plus focus of the module. Most complaints questioned the project's relevance to engineering. Just insane. It was designed for education or safe spaces. They had to engineer a door that would automatically shut anytime some woke student sensed a fart. Or that they felt that they weren't getting enough, queer bullshit thrown at them. There's not enough door slams. You're in a safe space, kid, don't worry. A student petition was followed by a complaint form signed by 74 students. The initial petition claimed the project made some students feel uncomfortable due to religious and cultural differences. One student wrote, "It is against my Islamic religious beliefs. I feel uncomfortable as I don't want to choose between succeeding in my academic career and following my religion." Another added, "The complaint form also received openly homophobic responses like no gay, only male and female." Now that's interesting, isn't it? Don't you think? I think that's really interesting, that bit there, right? The complaint form also received openly homophobic responses like no gay, only male and female. That's not a homophobic response. That isn't. That's a response from somebody who doesn't fully understand how the LGBTQ plus cult works. Don't you think? I mean, tell me in the comments, I'm sure we will. Do you not think that's what that sounds like? They're trying to say there are only two sexes. They're not saying, and they're confused about the difference between mentally ill people and gay people. What do you think? Tell me in the comments. When speaking to Roar, why have they called it Roar? Wankers. Only one engineering student actively voiced support for the project. Yeah, blue air. Does anybody support this project? They do. Tossers, right? Absolute tossers. Only one engineering student actively voiced support for the project, claiming their peers' reactions had proved the need for the project and that bias in engineering is a genuine concern. Oh, shut up. Get him out. Kick him out, right? And a LGBTQ student from a different department described reactions to the project as indicative of the climate we're living in, where the community is used as a political debate. What community? There is no LGBT community. Stop it, right? Many students told Roar that they felt continuously ignored when raising general concerns to the department, and further claimed that the department made students feel as if they would be in trouble for speaking out against the project. Right? So, on the on the 13th of November, the engineering department broadened the project for a group of international students, fearing the political repercussions from their home countries. One student told Roar that they had visited their home country's embassy over academic and safety concerns regarding their involvement with the project. I love it. These wankers, these absolute tosspots involved in this, the LGBTQ plus nonsense, have caused an international incident. You should all be strung up by a Buster Brown, you bunch of tossers. Right. The project itself. The group project, which accounts for 70% of the module grade, 70% must contain both a mechanical and electrical component according to the description. Just make one of those electronic dildos with a remote control, you know? And then one that's slower for dilation. That's all you needed to do. What are you moaning about? Are you struggling to find something that's got both an electrical and a mechanical component that only appeals to the LGBTQ plus? Easy. Just make a really fast one for dildo action and a really slow one for dilation action. It's absolutely crackers. Absolutely crackers, right? Here, so it requires students to research and identify challenging facing the LGBTQ plus community. The only thing that's challenging the LGBTQ plus community is reality, right? Hello, welcome to reality. You're screwed. Literally. How? We're going to design one and then get this project signed off. Right. Beware friction. Sod off the lawyer. They had to design a prototype and test an electromechanical product that can survive extreme conditions. Dildos and dilators in the Arctic. Are you cold? Yeah, but this is real. Oh my god. Oh my god. In previous years, the Models Group project involved building a Mars rover. Now, there's something to get your head round, right? The module leader said, the aim of this module is to help engineering students explore and consider that the products they create will be used by a range of different people, often with different life experiences and challenges of their own. By focusing on a protected characteristic that is historically underrepresented in engineering throughout the project, students will develop their ability to identify the multifaceted and complex problems facing people using the products and as such create better engineering solutions. You are full of crap! Members of staff revealed that the engineering department initially rejected the project proposal. When commenting, Alfredo Carpinetti, founder of Pride in STEM, stated, I believe that the module is a good challenge. As future general and electrical engineers, these students will be asked to develop technologies for groups they are not familiar with. Name one. Name a technology the LGBTQ plus nonsense merchants need that everybody else doesn't, apart from the mechanical and engineered dildo of death and dilator of duty. Apart from those that I've already mentioned. So we've then got a comment on the side here from the same guy. For those that object to the course due to the fact that it is related to LGBTQ plus people, I think they should take a stance and refuse to submit the coursework and lose the marks. Oh, do you? You tosser. Signing that petition is a cowardly way to have their cake and eat it too. Also, they should immediately stop using computers and mobile phones, given the contribution that LGBTQ plus people from Alan Turin. Alan Turin was a gay man. He was nothing to do with the LGBTQ plus cult. And you, Alfredo, know that. Okay? And Lynn Conway. Lynn Conway was a confused bloke that cut up his body. To the tens and thousands of people working in tech today have brought to the field. What a load of nonsense. That's Alfredo Carpinetti, who is the founder of Pride in STEM. Now, so I thought we'll have a look at them. Who's Pride in STEM? And here's what I found. Pride in STEM are holding November the 18th is the International Day of LGBTQI people in STEM. LGBTQ. November the 18th has been selected to celebrate and highlight by who? You, Alfredo? To celebrate the highlight the work and barriers of LGBTQIA plus people in science, technology, engineering, and maths. STEM. Among their many struggles, we see that 28% plus of right, it's now LGBT plus. They can't make their mind up, can they? People have at some point considered leaving their jobs because of their hostile workplace or discrimination towards them. What does two and then using an O instead of a 0% of trans people had often considered leaving. right? This is from the 2019 Exploring the Workplace for LGBT plus Physical Scientists, right? So that's the link taking us to this terrible incident of 20% of gusset fumblers considering leaving. If I click on that link and open the link, we can then go to it. Oh, look, it's not it's not there, it's gone. Right, okay. That's probably because it was one of these made-up ones where it had no backing, right? So we'll continue. 1 in 3 physicists in America has been urged to stay in the closet to progress in their career. How do you know? Half of the transgender or gender non-conforming physicists were harassed in their own departments. What were they doing? Fumbling their gussets by the test tubes. This is the 2000 American Physical Society survey. That's another survey. Let's have a look at that survey. Oh dear, it's gone. Pride in STEM. And we're back, right? Gays and bisexual students are less likely to follow an academic career. 2018, coming out in STEM. Factors affecting retention of sexual minority STEM students. Open link in new tab. And what have we got? There it is. We've actually got an article here. Yeah, and they've got an erratum. Right, I know this survey because this started a lot of it in STEM. It's been debunked. It's just not, it's another nonsense survey, right? Okay? It just gets better. To these statistics, we need to add barriers and issues specific to other underrepresented groups, which create a much bigger challenge for people with intersectional identities. They are lunatics and they're involved in STEM. Get them out! The change of date from July comes after the result of an open survey and months of discussion. They spent months deciding when they're going to have their ridiculous day. The date is symbolic of the 60th anniversary of American astronomer and gay activist Frank Kameni's U.S. Supreme Court fight against workplace discrimination. This is a fight that continues today. No, it's not. Right? Not in the UK. This is the UK, mate. It's not. He's an Italian, by the way. He's an Italian queer journalist, right? This is not the US. You understand, Alfredo? Okay. Not only in the US, but in many other countries worldwide. Kameni, together with Barbara Gittings and Dr. John E. Fryer, was fundamental to make the American Psychiatric Association remove homosexuality from the list of mental disorders. What's this got to do with the UK? Absolutely nothing. This is, they don't know what they're doing. This is surface level stuff. They're playing a game and they should be roundly ignored. But yet this guy's still involved. We go back to the picture, right? Still involved here. Look, he's the founder of Pride in STEM and he's being reported in Roar from King's College, London. Honest to goodness, what on earth is going on, right? We hope, and it says here, fundamental to make the American psychiatric remove homosexuality from their list. Homosexuality from their list of mental. We hope that November the 18th comes to represent all the people who continue to make the world of STEM a better and more inclusive. You're absolutely full of crap. It's just full of crap, isn't it? Really. So, ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Alfredo Carpenetti of Pride in STEM. Who, along with his minions, as they attack and attempt their incredibly important subject of the empowerment design module in engineering and come up with the dildo of death and the dilator of delights, did I say? I can't remember. Who cares? You lot need to get in the bin, okay? You absolute waste of spaces. The universities should be kicking these people out. Any engineering student that's involved in this needs to go. Right? Because it's got nothing to do with diversity. It's got nothing to do with inclusivity. It's got nothing to do with whether or not people are treated equally. And it's everything to do with pushing a hard left, identitarian, dangerous cult. That's it. Leave STEM alone, you unbelievable morons. I'll see you all later. Do enjoy. Bye-bye.